Welcome everyone to our Coach Sneak Peek. We have done these in the past, but we are all super excited to do it today because it is Summit Week, which is usually when we're all together in person in some awesome city doing workouts together and trainings, and we'll talk a little bit about Summit later on. But we are here virtually with you, and we are going to walk through everything that we do as coaches, some of the perks, what you can expect when you're on our team, different sign-up options, all of the things. So I'm going to kick it over to Caitlin Rana, who's going to share with us what we do as coaches.
Hi guys, welcome. So I'm sure you've seen other people that are coaches and you think to yourself, okay, they're posting on social media, but what do they really do, right? There's got to be more than that to their business. So I'm going to go step by step, all of the things that we do as coaches, and everything on this list are things that are taught to you. So by no means do you have to be an expert in social media or have all of these things already figured out. When you become a coach, you have extensive trainings from corporate and whoever signed you up to give you all of the tools you need to succeed. So first things first, and this is my favorite thing about working as a coach, is this job actually requires you to work on yourself. You're paid to prioritize you, which I don't know of any other job that tells you your first priority is to work on yourself. So what does that mean? Doing your workouts, taking care of your health and fitness, not only your physical health, but your mental health. So a big part of what we do is work on ourselves from the inside out. So engage in personal development and, take care of ourselves so that we can be our best selves for the people that we are helping. So that's the first part, is taking care of ourselves. We're also encouraged to be what's called a product of the product. So if we are going to talk this talk, we better be walking the walk. So knowing our products that we have to offer to people inside and out, not only including the workouts, but all of the supplements that we have to offer. So those two things kind of go hand in hand. Next thing is we connect with people on social media, and then we ask them to do this with us. We invite them to our challenge groups or to be involved in the coaching opportunity. And then if they say, not really my time, totally cool, we follow up with those people. So all of these things, super simple. We teach them all to you. But that's just kind of the quick version of what we do as coaches. So a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Great job. Next up, we're going to talk about the time commitment with Jackie.
Hello, everyone. So in short, you can grow a successful business by putting 1 hour a day into your biz, or even just 30 minutes of focused time. I began coaching 2.5 years ago while I was the event director at a country club, and I worked absolutely insane hours. My schedule was constantly changing. I worked 10 to 12 hours a day, not getting home until about 9:30 p.m. And instead of using that as an excuse, I used it as a motivator, and I found time in free pockets throughout my day. Let's be honest. During my lunch break before coaching, I was already scrolling Instagram, except I was doing it aimlessly. So once I started my coaching journey, I still scrolled Instagram during my lunch break, but I did it with a purpose. The time commitment looks different for everyone based on what you want out of this business. And as my business goals have changed through the 2.5 years that I've been coaching, so has the time commitment. But being able to make your own schedule and hours is the beauty of coaching. You put as much into it as you want out of it. Sam?
Awesome. Great job. Next, we're going to dive into some fears because there's always something that almost held us back from getting started. So we're going to kick it off with the fear of social media with Coley.
That's me. Hi. When I first started, I just opened an Instagram account, and I think I had one picture of really cute wine bottles and can openers on the counter, and that was the only thing on my Instagram account. I had a Facebook account, but I posted pictures or no pictures at all, actually. But I would post things like, the clouds are pretty today,
the dogs went swimming. We went to blah, blah, blah. Like, nothing inspiring, nothing like, I mean, who cares what I was doing, right? But that was social media at the time. And every picture I posted was nothing below this level, because I didn't want anybody to see what was going on down there, because I was embarrassed of the way that I felt and looked at the time. So when I learned that part of this job was to show up for myself and others on social media, I was like, I don't know about that part. You mean I got to show pictures? So I started to learn that when I show pictures of myself in any way, shape, or form, people are supporting me. I am so scared and nervous that if I post something, my uncle isn't going to like it. Does what my uncle really says or feel about my picture really matter? No, because I know that I'm working on myself and being better, and by sharing that on social media, I am inspiring other people to do that for themselves too. So as scary as it was at first, and like, I'm a big extrovert, as you can't tell by the way I'm talking, but like, I don't, very little fears about like being blunt and just putting stuff out there and just like, you know, but that, like, I did not want anybody to see me without my shirt on. And now I post pictures without my shirt on all the time, because look at me then and look at me now. I put in the work here, and here in order to feel good about myself. If you don't like it, because you know what? People are going to support you. And if they don't, then they're not the people, and they do not want that all up in your life. Like, we've learned that in 2020, guys. If you're anywhere on social media, you have seen and heard that 2020, as much as crappy as it's been, like, it's really been like a self-care type year, because we've been forced to live right here and right here. So if they don't support you on social media, unfollow them. It's really not as scary as it is, because you wouldn't believe the amount of people that support you that come out of the woodwork. So, okay, I like to talk a lot, so take it away, Sam.
Great job, Coley. And amen. If they're not supporting you, then they don't deserve to be in your feed or you following them, or vice versa. Next up, we have the fear of selling, and Amber is going to talk to us about that.
Honestly, when I became a coach, my biggest fear was, without a doubt, selling to other people. I wasn't quite on the same page as Coley with posting, because I would post randomly and still kind of post sporadically even as a coach. But my biggest fear was getting into someone's DMs and being like, hey, I'm doing this thing that I love. Do you want to do it with me? Because that's what got me on this, was someone else being like, can you do it with me? So I've found that through time, if you ask someone, hey, do you want to do it with me? They'll just say no, or they won't respond. There's very few hateful responses. There's even less, like beyond hateful ones where they're calling you names, which was my biggest concern. And instead, usually I get like, oh, I'm not really feeling it right now, but maybe later. And I love seeing that you're doing it. And that's what one of the other girls said, is you just check back in like another month or so. You just push through it, and you've got to get past it. And luckily, now that I've been a coach for about a year, I've been able to get past it. And I even do responses to my story followers. I'm like, hey, I see you saw this workout I've been doing. Do you want to join me with it? Or like, not really feeling it. And they're usually like, no, I'm not good, but maybe I'll try a sample. And so you just got to get them in the door somehow.
So true. And I will say, those that don't say no are the ones that are all saying yes, they want more information, or yes to the free workout. And the one thing I'll add here too, that we always teach our team is, if you feel like you're selling, you're doing it wrong. You should never feel like you're being gross and like sending your links to all these people hoping they go to your shop and all. Like, no, we teach you how to be genuine and enjoy what you do. And that comes across in your conversations and posts and all of that. Next up, fear of not being fit enough, with Bryn.
Hello. Yes. So the big question that I had before joining as a coach about a year ago was, am I fit enough? So before Beachbody and all through childhood, young adulthood, I was active, but still had those spells where I would go in and out of being active. Truthfully, I was the most active when I played sports through college. And my old mindset was, if I didn't go and do 45 minutes of cardio or walk at least 3 miles outside, it didn't count. So I would do that at the gym, walk around the weights, see what's going on, really just people watch. But I didn't know what else to do, and I was too afraid to ask anybody. So post-college, no sports. So there goes that exercise. Didn't feel comfortable in the gym. So when I joined the Beachbody community, I was actually able to see how different we all are from one another. And you don't have to be a star athlete. You don't have to have a six-pack. Lord knows I don't. Maybe one day, but not today, and that's okay. And that rhymed. But anyway, we meet you where you are at, and that's one of my favorite pieces. I don't feel like I am competing to be as good as any of these other ladies on the call. It's all for me. One of the other perks about our programs is they are broken down by category and fitness level. So you can pick what works best for you. And some days for me, I'm feeling like a badass and totally crushing it, such as the one from Summit, still sweating by the way, but that's fine. There are modifiers with each workout. And so I may feel like a badass, but I'm still not modifying. I was about to swear, but taking it back like Coley. I am swearing, badass. But anyway, yes, you are fit enough. I am fit enough. And within our squad, we have the support. We have the choices to pick the programs that we want and the fitness level that we want that best fits our goals and where we want to go.
That was so perfect, and a great transition to our next topic, which is more perks from coaching. And Katie's going to walk us through that.
Hi, guys. Okay, so I was kind of trying to quickly brainstorm because I felt like I needed to organize my thoughts because there really are so many perks to being a coach. And so I'm going to kind of break them down by how you will experience them when you start coaching. So the first and foremost, I think, and honestly one of the biggest ones in my opinion, is accountability. As soon as you sign up as a coach, you have this perk of extra added accountability because you're no longer just showing up for yourself, you're showing up for your team and you're showing up for your community. And then as soon as you start signing other people up underneath you, you're showing up for them. As soon as you start sharing on social media, you're showing up for the people who follow you. So that's the first and most immediate and probably like longest impactful, I don't think that makes sense at all, but perk is the accountability. And then the second perk is the personal development because as I think Caitlin mentioned earlier, your number one job as a coach is to take care of yourself and start working through a lot of your limiting beliefs. So that is, in my opinion, the second perk that you experience when you become a coach is your self-growth and your own confidence changing. You know, your relationships with other people change for the better too. And then the third perk is you'll start to get to know the other girls on your team, like all of us on here, and there's so many more of us too. And so you really start to gain this sense of community. Even virtually right now this week, like I feel like our team has done such an amazing job at really like, I think that I've talked to like probably a dozen girls on this team every single day this week. So you start to really have a sense of community, not only with your team, but like your larger team, the other people that are signed up with you, but also the people you sign up underneath you. You create your own team and your own community, and that community can be whatever type of community you want. If you're a mom, it can be a community of moms. If you're I don't know, that's like such the go-to one. If you're like me and you're a dog mom, maybe you have a community of dog moms or teachers or whatever your little thing is. And then the fourth, and to me, what was one of the most, I guess, I don't know, exciting perks is the trips. So you can earn a lot of different trips. Usually we would be in a city right now for our summit, which was mentioned. So that's one trip that everybody can go on, and you can earn a free ticket by showing up for your business in the first 6 months of opening that business. And it's an amazing, amazing 4 days. I can't wait for St. Louis next year. Another trip that you can earn is called our Success Club trip, which is at an all-inclusive resort. And again, just by showing up for your business and doing the basics, you can earn that every year. We'll be in Mexico next year, and we'll probably find out where we're going to be the following year later tonight, which will be super exciting. And then we also earn like team retreats. So right now we have a couple of team retreats going on. I just earned my first team retreat in Virginia Beach, and I'm so excited because I haven't seen a lot of these girls in almost a year, if not over a year by the time that happens. So that'll be super exciting. And then there's a few other retreats when you start to get into like the leadership levels of our business that you can earn as well. So there's so many chances to travel. And for me, that was one of the things where I was like, oh, that would be so cool, because it wasn't something that I had an opportunity to do before. So those are, in my opinion, all the perks of coaching. I probably missed some, but those are like the 4 big ones I wanted to hit on. And now I'm just gonna flip it back over to Sam, and she's gonna talk about something really awesome.
Yeah, so I'll be honest, I joined for the trips and for the income. And the reason I'm still here is from the community that a couple of these girls have touched on. But right now I'm going to dive into the income to help you see how you can actually create either some extra cash for the weekends or a full-blown income from this. And I have a screen that I'm going to share with you that will explain it. So there are lots of different ways that we actually build an income with our company. There's first sales, and we've already talked about, not feeling like you're selling and whatnot, but every company has something that they sell. Every legit company has something that they sell for income or for a cost that somebody profits off of, right? So we have workouts, meal plans, nutrition courses, apparel, equipment, all the things. And then the other way that we earn money is team building. Now, there's 2 different business models for all businesses when it comes to income, and specifically with network marketing, how they pay their distributors or coaches. There's front end, which are the companies that, are really flashy, and they say, hey, sign up with us and we'll give you a car, or we'll give you $1,000 bonus, or we'll give you all these things. And then after you really do get that stuff. And then you keep working and whatnot. And then the income goes down because they work so hard to get you in the front, then there's nothing really residual in the back end. Back end, as you can probably assume by now, is the opposite. There's nothing flashy about joining, except the more work you put in over time, there's actual residual income that gets deposited into your bank account. And so we're really proud that the company we partner with, Beachbody, is heavy on the back end income. The biggest perk to joining right away is the community and feeling your best and all of these amazing things. But on the back end, that's where the income comes into play. And we earn in 4 different ways. Mainly, there's the commission side. So we earn 25 to 40% off of anything that you sell. If you choose to start building a team, which we'll also train you on, you also get weekly bonuses. Once you get to a certain level within your team, you get matching bonuses. And then every single quarter, you also get bonuses for leading an awesome team. And obviously, we are very team oriented and will help you with that every single step of the way. If you want to hear my full income progression, I did talk about it in the event in my live video, but just a quick recap of how I started and where I am today. I started with the financial goal of earning $150 a month because at the time it seemed like a lot of money, and I was like almost 200 grand in debt from student loans, and I thought, cool, 150, I'll put towards that. And so I was reading The Compound Effect as my very first personal development book, and I learned just do the things every single day, no matter what. And I told myself I would give myself 6 months of doing all the things, everything Caitlin mentioned earlier. I'm going to do it all. And if I wasn't earning my money back or having fun, I would quit. So the first 4 weeks, I earned nothing, $0. The 5th week, I earned $4.99 because someone wanted a sampler pack. And then week 6, I earned $150, which again was my goal for the month. And just earning it in a week was like beyond amazing. I was like so proud of myself, but I also became very competitive with myself and was like, can I do it again and again and again? So just by doing those simple activities over a year and a half, I matched what I was earning at my full-time job. And that was when I also went on my very first Success Club trip, where I saw tons of amazing people, older than me, younger than me, heavier, thinner, all of the different types of people. And a lot of them were coaching full-time, not all of them, but a bunch of them that I was talking to were. And so it got planted in my head was, all these people are doing it. It's not a specific type of person. It's not just the top percent of the company that can pursue coaching full-time. My income level is there. I matched what I was earning at GE. What if I became a full-time coach? And so I wanted to secure my income before taking that leap. And so 6 months later, I actually ended up doubling my income, quit that job, and I've been coaching full-time for 4.5 years now, which is crazy. I do want to say, it was never my goal to coach full-time, and it does not need to be your goal to coach full-time. If you do just want to earn an extra $100 a month or $100 a week, we can help you do that. But also, if you do have the passion to pursue coaching full-time so that you have the time and financial freedom to pursue other things, we can help you with that too. Next, we have Gretchen, who's going to walk us through sign-up options.
Yes. So one thing I'm sure you've noticed so far is the theme of focusing on you is the most important thing. And the sign-up options are the same. You can pick whatever fits your life best and what you're looking for. So the first option, as you can see, says nada. Basically, it's $39.95, and you don't necessarily get anything, but you are signed up to coach. This second option is the basics and VIP access. This gets you signed up as a coach, as well as access to all of our workouts. As Bryn was mentioning, there's tons of different styles. It also gets you access to a bunch of different meal plans, in some cases, 2 additional nutrition programs. One is more flexible, and then one is more strict. So you get access to both of them, and you can try them out, or if you know your personality and you want more flexible or more strict, you can go with that. It also comes with either pre-workout, which I have anytime I need to pick me up, as well as post-workout, and or Shakeology, which is our superfood shake. It honestly just makes you feel like a superwoman. It gives you energy, improves digestion, has all of these prebiotics, probiotics, adaptogens, just really great nutrients. So basically, that's the all-inclusive bundle. If you have your own goals you're working on and you want to be coaching and sharing that, then this would be one of the best options for you. And then the all-in includes all of that and some. Like if you also want to collagen or healthy snacks, you can add those in. There are so many other things that we have. Some of the options are like boosts if you want more energy or better nutrition. So it ranges from $220 to $360, but it's more customized, and we can just add in what you want, almost like an a la carte. So these are the 3 different options. I do just want to mention the 160 and the 220 to 360. Those are all, actually including the NADA, one-time fee, money back guarantee within 30 days. If you are in the military, there's some added perks too, because as a coach, there is about a $15.95 monthly fee. And what that covers is customer relations. So if you have any issues at all, or just needed to talk to someone about your business, you can call them. It also covers 25% discounts. So you would save on everything that you purchase moving forward. And you also earn 25% commission. But when you're in the military, that $15.95 is completely waived. So there is 0 monthly fee for you. I feel like there was something else I wanted to mention, but basically, whoever invited you to this call, talk to them about the different options, about the different basics and VIP access and all in, about your goals, and we can help you get set up with what you're looking for to help you reach your goals, because that's most important.
I think what you forgot is it's military, but also if you're a spouse of somebody in the military or if you're a veteran, that's where that $16 a month fee gets waived. And it doesn't start until next month. So it's totally free your first month. And that 160 bundle that Gretchen was just talking about, usually, if you break it all down, is $572. This is a special this month in July. So hopefully you're watching this recording in July. That gets you access to all of that for $160. Usually it's just the workouts with your choice of one supplement for $160, and you get all of that stuff. So if you guys liked what you heard, or if you have more questions that we didn't get to, please reach out to the person that invited you to this call. We are here to give you more of our perspectives and answer any questions that you have, as well as learn more about your goals and what you're looking for right now to see what you'd like to get signed up with. Some of you guys watching are probably discount members. For you, you're good to go. All you have to do is jump in on our trainings and join our community and whatnot. And the next step, if you do decide to get signed up, is be added into our team pages. And that's where you'll find all of the training. You'll start working even closer with the coach that you choose. And within our team, we have weekly team calls. And we are here to support you in whatever way that you want us to be. We're here as much or as little as you want and help you achieve the goals that you have for your business. So thank you, everybody, for sharing today. And thank you for watching the recording. And we hope to see you in our team page. Bye, guys.